So
6 years ago.
when Snyder turned around and said, "Hey, I got another show for you," that's where he cast her as the star over all the others. That was his, "Hey, we didn't forget about you."
Yeah,
exactly. On the
like
last one, because she was going to come out on that last one. She was going
and
to come
I
out
have no
big.
unearthly idea what she's doing now since Victoria's just stopped. I really hate how they stop filming episodes.
She's
that
touring.
Irritates me.
She's touring. She's been opening for bands.
Oh, man. They stopped filming episodes of TV shows, and there's no season finales, there's no final episode, there's no goodbye, unless you're a show that had over 100 episodes. Oh, my.
Well, like Sam and Cat, that was an internal blow-up with Jeanette McCurdy.
Don't get me started on that. That was my favorite TV show.
I actually like that one myself. Like I said, I don't watch network. I'll watch like Nickelodeon. I watch Cartoon Network constantly.
I'll tell you right now, if Nickelodeon was looked at themselves as being in competition with Disney, I don't think they would have let Sam and Cat go that fast because of the fact that they were starting to get an upper hand over Disney because Disney was just not putting out the same type of shows they had out only a few years earlier.
Bob, you're missing the point. It wasn't Nickelodeon's choice.
Oh, I know. I know. Jeanette McCurdy pretty much got upset and left and was leaving.
It wasn't their choice on dropping the show. It was like, okay, what do we do?
Disney, in my opinion, just focuses way too much on Frozen. Since Frozen came out in 2013, it's been Frozen this, Frozen that. The next
I know. What did they do with
it was the same thing right after Lion King. It was the same thing right after the cartoon before that, Little Mermaid. It's whatever cartoon is doing hot for them, they focus on.
Here's what you do with Frozen.
Christmas.
That's their bread and butter.
Here's what you do with Frozen. You turn Frozen into an animated series for Disney Channel.
Yeah.
You want to be creative? Turn that into an animated series. That will blow up.
The problem is they wouldn't be able to get the voice talent they had for the film, and it would hurt any future films coming out, and they make more money on films than they do on their TV.
Exactly. That's the reason why. But that is an idea. That is an idea. I will be the voice.
Have run the business for centuries.
If I have to, I'll be the voice of Olaf the Snowman. We'll get Tiffany Furnace to be the voice of Elsa. Bob will be the voice of the Prince. Chuck Skull will be our narrator.
Are you sure you didn't mean Princess with Bob?
I'll be any one of them as long as they pay. As long as they give me a nice check, I'm fine. And in seriousness, I look what happened there with Sam and Cat, and I said, this show is at a height. This show's at a height. You had 5 more episodes ago, and you couldn't get it done, and it was like, I would have wanted to keep that going, at least until something better did come your way. I'm not sure exactly what Jeanette McCurdy is doing. I know she's been doing something for YouTube. I know that.
She put out a post a couple of months ago where she said she wasn't a role model for anybody. That kind of concerned me. Made me wonder if she had any doubt or in her ability or something. There was something going on there. She posted a post.
No, I think she was just tired. It happens. I mean, I walked away from the business completely, and you're talking to someone who spent 25 years in Hollywood. Between roller derby, working in bad movies, I'm in so many damn cult movies it ain't funny.
Yeah.
I'm in videos with legends and stuff, and I've been killed by 2 governors. And so I got tired of it and walked away. To the point where I went to the other side of the goddamn continent.
Yeah, so I mean, there are those people that do get fed up with it. There is that too. I mean, that may be Jeanette McCurdy. She may be just playing for a normal life now.
Yeah.
She
may have her own concerns right now about what she wants to do with her future, and it doesn't coincide with TV or the audience.
You know, I mean, you did iCarly for 4 years, and then you went and you did, and before that you were doing things as a guest star.
Bit player, yeah.
Yeah, bit player,
exactly. Still doing
exactly.
some of the guest stars later on in life. She was still doing the guest star thing for Victorious and doing the guest star thing for this show and that show. So she was around. But it just kind of concerned me how she just said, I'm not a role model. And I even made a video blog on that, out of concern. I wonder what happens to these stars a lot of the time because they go absolutely nuts. After getting off contract with a company, they go crazy.
What you kind of think about, because normally you expect that out of Disney stars. Nick stars seem to still keep their still seem to keep themselves balanced. Where Miranda Cosgrove just simply wanted to go to college, and she's doing that. You got probably one of the biggest superstars to ever come out of Nick in Ariana Grande, and I think what's her name is going to also make it too. Elizabeth Gillies. I think you're going to start hearing more from her too.
Yeah, well, she's heading off into serious acting. I think she's actually dropping the whole music thing, even though she was a good singer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So but most of what she did with Ariana too. So sad because she had a good voice too. But yeah, she'll become a serious ass. I think eventually you'll see her and Victoria Justice back together doing something because I think they're both going to do it.
See all
but Disney.
What tells me that, Bob? What tells me you'll see them back is if we're going to see a Full House reunion, we're going to see anything. So we're probably going to see them come back before we know it.
Well, they are coming back actually. They actually are coming back with the spin-off series, which is actually being produced by John Stamos, which also includes a reunion before they even do that.
Fuller House is what it's called.
Yeah.
Does anybody notice about an episode of Full House? Every single episode, Danny's going out on a date. Every single episode, he's going out on a date. I mean, sooner or later, people are going to start comparing me to that guy. The most attractive.
Well, for my generation, instead of Danny, we had the Fonz.
Oh yeah, and Bob's been comparing me to the Fonz for years.
Well, I had him. Well, believe it or not, I had him do when he was doing his STDs. I had him do one on the Fonz.
Yeah, that was a classic. My God, how many times did I shoot Henry Winkler?
Yeah, there you go. The leather jacket versus the tuxedo.
I remember doing that, and it was so fun doing that. And I actually posted some photos of myself wearing a leather jacket.
Oh man, it was definitely something there. Oh yeah, well, what's your opinion on what you're seeing on Disney right now?
My opinion on what I'm seeing on Disney. Disney has got nothing creative going on. That's the sad thing about Disney. Disney has nothing creative going on. When you compare what Nickelodeon is doing to Disney now, they're doing nothing. The best thing going on Disney right now is the Girl Meets World series and the Liv and Maddie show, I think it's called, with Dove Cameron. In my opinion, the stars of Girl Meets World are obviously going to be the ones that break out and going to be carrying that for a while. And Liv and Maddie, the one that's going to break out of that, give her time, will be Dove Cameron. And that'll be the next one that I'll probably be endorsing to go to the top. So 6 months from now, if she goes to the top, you know who you heard it from.
Yeah, I just don't know how long they could keep Debbie Ryan on Disney because she's not a kid anymore. If you see the way she's filled out, I mean, she's a full woman now, and it's like, how could you keep it going with her now? It's just, oh wow, it's like she should be out there making movies.
Yeah, she should. Debbie Ryan is someone who reached maturity pretty quickly, and when Disney let her go, she said she wasn't ready for it. She wanted to stay with Disney longer than what they were going to give her the opportunity. So that to me, told me that she was on the right path. She was headed down a profitable road, and she could still be headed down a profitable road. She seems to be the one really breaking out. When you go to Facebook pages now of Emily Osment, Miley Cyrus, nothing. She seems to be the one that was left, to pick up the ball where other people had dropped it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching. Yeah, and I'm a big fan of Young and Hungry too with Emily Osment. I think her roommate's. I love her roommate. Oh my God.
She had a lot of good movies. I remember, some of her earlier projects like Cyberbully. That was good. Young and Hungry was good. Kiss Me was good. Everything from her was good. The thing about these shows are the stars that are breaking out are not the ones that are having the emphasis put on them, and that is the unfortunate thing about it. You got to have these stars have emphasis put on them more than what they are on the actual shows. They get a chance to actually introduce themselves to us, and that really, really blows, because the people that you don't expect to break out are the ones that do.
Oh, all the time. And like you bring up with Girl Meets World, it's showing more and more that Sabrina Carpenter is going to be that breakout star for Disney. It's just
Sabrina Carpenter is going to be the one.
Yeah,
the redheaded chick with Disney.
Sure.
The redheaded chick with Disney.
The redheaded girl.
Because she had potential for a while, man. She was doing the commercials with the twins there for a while.
Oh, the Cole twins?
Yeah, I guess that's who they are.
I believe that is Debbie Ryan, the one who's on Jesse.
Yeah, that is Debbie Ryan. That's who he's talking about. Debbie Ryan, yeah.
Yeah, because she really has potential.
It was carrying it, really. I mean, they never did nothing with Selena Gomez after Wizards of Waverly Place. That was the biggest thing she did. That was such a cash cow for Disney. And then, we need to see more projects from these Disney stars. It's just so unfortunate how things have played out for these Disney stars. And the ones that, like I said, the ones you expect to break out aren't the ones that you initially think. It's retarded what happens. And Disney promotes the same thing all the time. Frozen 2. Now, before Frozen 2, what we have coming out is a nice show for Frozen. The animated short that they put out for the Cinderella movie on Frozen, that got a big response. Before we get to Frozen 2, we got that ice show. And then after that, we're going to start promoting Frozen 2. Everybody originally who was casted is coming back for that. Once that comes back, this is just another reason for Disney to